Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. Um, I kind of felt a little bit guilty not recording the total process of me starting this little Minecraft server. It's a Minecraft Realm server, actually. And yeah, I figured I'd show everybody around a little bit. This is it's basically me and a couple friends playing on this server. Uh, Mostly me, to be honest. But oh, that's a weird lighting error. But anyways, I have been playing on this for a few months, just on and off, in between work and things like that. But if we come over here, we have the classic um, team little spawn area right there. That's where the server spawn is. Used to be over at that house, but I changed it. Actually, we can take a look at that house once we get inside here. But this is my building, where moving all my stuff from that house over into this larger base. And I haven't really decided what to do with this entryway here, but it's still a work in progress. Um, if we come over here, up there, I'm gonna build a nice tower. You can see I already have like just the basic outline of it, just so I know what I want to do exactly with it. And if we come up here, I kind of wanted to keep the structure. This is all like a natural spawn cave, so except for this actually, uh, kind of reverse engineered this part here, because this used to be all just flat, a flat. I think it only came out to about here, but yeah, it used to be the flat front to a mountain, but I kind of just made it look like it indented in. I kind of added my own little. This is all done in survival, by the way. Yeah. And then inside here, I started to hollow this out, and then this is the actual slope of the mountain that I kept. And I figured it gave it the nice natural look that I wanted. And then I kind of retrofit this. This used to be just a regular cave, but I wanted it open, so I mined. When I cleared this out, I kept the original height of the cave that came running through here, but left it open on this side so you could see down. And then up here, you'd kind of look out over the spawn. This is a really crazy seed too. There's a lot of weird things like that, and I have it set to large biomes. So it's probably one of the biggest birch tree biomes I've ever seen, even though I hate building with birch trees. And then on the other side, there's the pine trees over there. So if we come down here, this is my rudimentary storage setup that kind of overlooks, or I guess this is where the actual entryway is, right below us. And I'm trying to keep like a natural feel in here. So that's why I brought grass up from down there and let it grow. And then leaving some ores to make it look like a cave still. But if we come over here, I put some lights in this little lake inside of this valley. And that's the original house that I built. And that's purple clay, I believe. Yeah. And then I have the lily pad walkway. And then back here, oh, here's the layout of that. And then this is going to be a second entrance. This is all actually naturally spawning caves too, which was pretty cool. And that comes down there. So it can have a couple entrances depending on where I'm at my base. And I got this from a YouTuber. I honestly forget his name. But it's just kind of a simple railway because I got sick and tired of walking out here. And I built a little rudimentary bridge. Oh, I forgot about this. I haven't finished my because I still wanted to be able to walk through here, so I wanted to make an underground station where I could get out and then walk upstairs. But that's not done yet. And then the stairs would, this is where it stops, so the stairs would ideally be somewhere over here, and then maybe continue off, come back up, and then continue off that way. But this is where I hope to keep all my animals, because I want a nice like overlook, like if you're back there at the base. You could overlook like into like huge sprawling wheat farms, and then sort of a smaller, it's not too big, like an animal pen, and then I'd keep it all on this side, of the probably once I get bigger, it's gonna expand, obviously. So on this side of the track, it would be all of the animals. Then on this side, it would be all of my fruits and vegetables and things like that. I have watermelon, obviously, and then I also have what's over there, carrots, pumpkin seeds, and yeah. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know if it's possible, but I kind of want to make like a little orchard, an apple orchard, and try and find the best way and the best probability to harvest apples from trees. I don't know if there is a better way or not, but that's something to think about in the future, I suppose. But yeah, I was actually having a problem here when I was building this. I haven't done too much farming mechanics, or I haven't looked into much of that. But I had from my understanding, it could go 4 blocks out in each direction of a source block. So this is 8 from that source block over here. But I tried doing just like one plot, like one square of water every so often, and that wasn't actually working. It wasn't. All my crops kept dissipating. So I don't know if like on the diagonal it wasn't 4, or on the I don't know. It just seemed like it wasn't working the way I wanted it to. But once I did this, it actually came out a lot better, and all the grass was being, or the soil was being hydrated. So yeah, I guess that's my base right now, or the beginnings of it at least. Because this is all plains out here. I haven't found. I'm pretty landlocked, to be honest, right now. I've made little checkpoints going out that way. So if I slowly walk my way to what is that? The west. It's the sun setting over there. If I walk my way west, I'll eventually. It takes about 3 days because I set up 3 different checkpoints. So 3 days to get all the way out to like a large ocean body of water. But yeah, I have boots of featherfall too, which is nice, especially when I was working on the lighting this mountain here. And then over here also, I kind of started something that's similar to my cave or my mountain over there. That's really weird that has like a hard straight line, like a square almost. But over on this side, I swear these watermelons are growing 10 times faster than they ever were before. I'm trying to learn all the new mechanics of the game as well. That's another thing that I'm trying to do. This is where I brought the grass down into this cave. This is my main resource gathering area. And then I'm slowly expanding everything out. So, let me munch down so I can run a little bit and gain some of those hearts back. But if we come down here, I've started a strip mining operation. Down, down, down. And I got pretty paranoid, to be honest. I was down here with my niece, and we heard like a mob spawner, and that just set me off. I had to find it. Unfortunately, it wasn't anything that was all that great, to be honest. It was a cave spider spawner, if I remember, which I don't think gives me anything of much value. What the fuck is this? I don't remember doing that. Strange. But yeah, this is my strip mining facility. I actually haven't mined in a while, but I do have quite a substantial amount of resources. Other than diamond, however. Diamond is the only thing that I don't have a lot of. And arrows, apparently. So I need to go get some flint. And feathers. Feathers are a big problem. Like, I'm having any animal that naturally spawns anywhere near me is generally a sheep. and then I get the occasional pig. So that's why the main reason why I wanted to start that little pen, that animal pen, so that I could hopefully just breed them out and then not have to worry about all that other stuff about going, 4,000 blocks that way to find myself a chicken or something like that. However, horses are spawning to the south, but I haven't made or found. I think you can make horse armor, but I haven't found any yet. So that's put on hold. But they're constantly spawning over there, so it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. But here's like the little. This river actually doesn't continue. It stops right about here, which is sad. I was expecting, because I like hopping on a boat and just exploring more, but it's not going the way that I had originally hoped it to go. And the only person to find diamond on here was my niece, and I guess my nephew too, because I went probably 3 months until I invited some of them on, and boy oh boy was that difficult to find. Well, actually I didn't. I just survived with just regular iron. Trying to enhance my carrots here so that I can kill him. So I guess that's kind of my introduction here. What else can I think to talk about? Or what else can I do? Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to empty my inventory, and then I'm going to head out. Which way haven't I explored that much? That way I know is water. This way, there's nothing. Oh, there's a big ravine that way. And then if we head out this way, I've already been that way, but I don't think that I've traveled too far this way. And then what I'm going to do, since I have those the rails, I guess what I can do is I can build like a little like observation tower. I'm going to hop over in a single player world and test that out and see how I like what that looks like, or some simple design that will look nice, and I have the resources to do it here. So I'll hop out real quick and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I saw a little bit of a design on Reddit that I liked that utilized fences to add depth. Something like that. And this was my first attempt, which is shit. This was my second attempt, which I don't think really showcased it enough. And then this is my third attempt, which looks better. However, it's giving me this weird lighting error that doesn't look very good. So I don't know what to do to negate this. Maybe if I use a stair, it'll work. But it only happens when all of these are covered. Fuck, it's happening again. Maybe if I put that out like that and then leave these open, and these are just kind of like structural artifacts. Does that look too odd? And then maybe if I put stairs, and then that will fix my problem. And then I can put torches on here to light it up. Ah, okay. I like where this is going. And then I kind of want a flat roof to this, because I'm going to be building this already, kind of risking a little bit, trying to get out there and build build these things with resources that I'm carrying on my person to each one of these checkpoints. So I'd rather not die halfway through and then have to walk all the way out there. But if you're well, not confused, I don't want to make you guys sound idiotic, but I'm using these checkpoints as a place so I can go in. There we go. That looks better. I actually like that. I'm using these checkpoints as a. I don't know what to do with this now. Can I put a chest here? These are stairs. Can you put chests underneath stairs and they'll still open? I don't know. Anyways, I'm using these checkpoints here as a way to travel further and further out into the world. So like I'd come into this checkpoint. I'd measure how long it takes to go from the starting point and how many blocks I can go, just like, hopping over a mountain. So it's not a set amount of blocks necessarily, but how far I can go before I have to go in somewhere and sleep. So ideally, I'll use these as just checkpoints, so if I die, I don't have to try and rush out there to get all my stuff. Okay. I think this is a solid design. So I'm going to need fences, half slabs. I have lots of smooth stone and stairs. And I'd like to put some glass in here. How does that look? That looks funny. What does it look like from the inside? It looks strange. So, maybe, this is going to be more resources, but, if I just do like those two things, it reminds me of like mobster type deal. And then I can put like an awning that comes up like that. And then go, oh, I think I'm onto something here. That actually looks pretty cool, I think. And then, fuck, I can't do anything there. Put blocks like that to let air in, maybe. And then like that. Well, I think I'm onto something here, but, and then torches. And these are good beacon markers, I guess, as to where the fuck you're going. I like that. That's fitting. Okay. Well, I'm pleased with this for right now. I probably won't be at some point, but for right now, I think it's a pretty decent design. So I'll hop in, I'll travel out however many blocks, and then we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I've kind of taken a left turn here since I last stopped recording. Over here, if we take a look outside, I've expanded yet another area of my farm, and then I got rid of the pumpkins and then put pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns rather inside of the water. Since I don't really have that much glowstone, it's a pain in the butt to get. Jack-o'-lanterns work just fine because you're not really seeing it. I don't mind how they look under the water there. And then I went out and found some cows. It's about 300 blocks. What way am I facing? North? Yeah. Northeast. About 300 blocks northeast, so that's that way. I found a little herd of cows where they had spawned and then lured them all the way back here. Actually lost one of them and killed about 20 sheep along the way because the sheep were getting in the way. And then I've bred them a few times, so now I have quite a few. If I walk a little closer, you can see them pop up, but they're probably gonna have to get slaughtered soon. But yeah, when I fully farm out and gather all of my wheat, I get almost a full inventory of wheat from that now, so that's good. But anyways, in the time that I've been playing, if we walk over here, we can see that I have built the nether portal. I've been one block short, one obsidian short of making my nether portal this whole time, so I finally, after dealing with the whole farming thing, I want to learn how to do some potions and things like that, so I went and got my extra block of obsidian and then just plopped that right there. I'm probably going to recede it down to the ground a little bit so that it's just the archway, and then you just walk into there, but I think that'll look better. But I just wanted to go really quickly before I made it look pretty or anything like that. And then while I was in the nether rather, I got a bunch of saddles. I probably could have put those gold chest plates back, but I grabbed them some gold horse armor, some iron horse armor, and actually some diamond horse armor. And I know where they spawn, so I'm going to go suit up a couple horses and then build a stable here eventually. Oh, and I have been producing my carrots a little bit more. Oh, I found quite a few diamond, too. My nether spawn was kind of on like this floating platform, probably about the size of the one that's out front here. And yeah, probably about the size of that. So luckily I'd brought a couple stacks of cobble to make my way over to some solid land, and then just across the way, actually, there was luckily enough there was an ender fortress. But anyways, as I came back here, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to build my my little brewing like witch hut. I don't know what you want to call it, but in my little base here. And then I decided, well, maybe I'll put it, I'll make like a witch's tower right here instead of just like a regular tower that I was going to do. And then in the process of, making this hallway a little wider because it seemed kind of cramped, I knocked out 2 blocks here, and then this whole thing was like I've been wondering why I've been hearing like cave noises and like zombie noises, but this turned out to be just a nice little cave, and it was all filled with water, so that might have explained a few, sounds that were coming. Alright, so I guess I decided to let you guys join in on my cow slaughtering spree here. But, yeah, I just bred all the cows, so I'll let all the little ones grow up, and let's cut my stuff in half, because there's a lot of goddamn cows out here. So I'm going to kill all of the... Well, actually, the main reason I want to do this is because I wanted item frames for my potion room. 1, 2, just a couple more. There we go. No, it's all just little guys. Okay, but in the first place, the reason I came down here is because I wanted some cowhide so that I could make some item frames for... Actually, let me go grab this. I still need to finish this part here because it's totally... or not even close to being done on that side, at least. But it works flawlessly going this way, I guess. Well, the only flawed part that I see is this flashing on my screen, but that's just because I needed it so compact, I think. But yeah, so if we go up here, I've gotten some awkward brewing potions started. I added a place to smelt glass, an infinite water source down there. And then up here, I kind of started a how-to guide just so I could remind myself what does what, because there's no way in hell that I'm going to remember this. I think I almost have... Well, this will be a full chest of awkward potions now. And now I have a couple extra. I'll just put it down here with all my other supplies. And then I'll take those. Hold on 1 second here. But what I want to do here is maybe... No, that doesn't look right because that's 4. Over the doorway. Well, what I'm trying to do here is show me which... I'm going to showcase each one of the modifiers. And say, like, exactly what they do. So I need 3 of these. Of course, I only have 1 stick left. God dang it. Okay. This is my Brewing 101. Now maybe I'll do it vertically. That might look good. Yeah. And then I'll have to get rid of that. And then put that there. Grab 1 of each. I'm gonna have to go get some more glowstone, however. And then gunpowder. And then bop, bop, bop. Glowstone and boosh. And I'll put the descriptions right here. I'm just talking myself through this now. I wrote this down though. Modifiers. What the fuck? Modifiers. Redstone. Dust equals potency. Potency. What is the proper spelling of that? There we go. So now I have my basic... I just went onto the wiki and figured this all out quickly. So blaze powder does strength, gas tier does regeneration, glistening melon healing, magma cream fire resistance, sugar is speed, golden carrot is night vision, spider eye poison, fermented spider eye is with a strength potion is weakness, fermented with a health potion is harming, fermented with a swiftness is slowness, and fermented with night vision is invisibility. Brewing 101. Alright, so let's see if I can fucking figure this out. So I needed this. How do I make a fermented spider eye? I need a mushroom and 1 more thing. Sugar? That's it. What do I want to do first? I don't really need strength. I really wish I got a I killed like 8 or 9 magma cubes while I was in there, but didn't get any fucking little ball cream things. Golden carrot, night vision. Maybe I'll... No, because that'll end up a bad idea with the speed. I'll do a splash potion of regeneration, maybe. Because, yeah. Let's do regeneration. I don't have a gas tier. Never mind. Glistening melon equals healing. It takes just as long to eat food, but it does it immediately. So let's do strength and let's make it less longer. So actually, let me empty all this shit. So I need some blaze. I'll make some glistening melon while I'm at it. Two, 3. And then if I had some carrots, I forgot to grab some. But I'll do that later. No big deal. We'll leave the gold nuggets in there. I have 3 of these. That does regeneration, right? Glistening melon. Oh, healing. So that's 3 hearts of healing. And then just potency. So I'll do the healing for... I'll increase the potency on the healing, because that'll make more sense. And then... What do I need to... What am I using the fermented spider eye for? Maybe harming? Okay. Well, let's try and figure this shit out. Give me a few of those. Actually, I think I'm going to put these in a dispenser so I can just... And then get all my potions out of there. 2, 3. And then... Let's put a single blade. I think if you put one, it should go to all of them. If I remember correctly. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Glistening melon. 1, 2, 3. Blaze. And then take that back. Glistening melon. And then 1. And then I need 2 more. 2. 1, 2. Okay. Instant health. Strength. And healing. Healing. Okay, so let's put all these motherfuckers. Let's get these sorted. And once I figure this out, then I'm going to go back into the nether. Okay, so I think it's time to call it a day on the potions, but hey, I guess I made some potions for the first time, so let's just call that a day for this episode, and then I'll probably play a little bit more tonight, and then see how things go. So, I'll see you guys later.